I'm gonna share to you a story how God saved my life and how God used the world to drag me down, to pick me up. I was very lost once upon a time. I did not want to be found. I was just literally didn't care anymore. I didn't even care to care. And there was this one time I screamed my heart and brains out to God, telling God, Lord, all my life, I heard you save lives. I heard you turn lives inside out. Turn my life around. Turn my life around and show me what do I literally need to do to get peace. What do I need to do to be happy? What do I need to do to be joyful? What do I need to do to put a smile back on my face again? Everything I've worked for, God took it away from me. Everything I've had, got stolen. Everything I'm trying to do is getting worse. What can I possibly do to make things better? That's when God was just literally trying to see and test my faith and to see if I give up yet on life. Life situations. How life tells you that you ain't strong enough. Go ahead, do it again. You know you could do it better this time. Don't try to involve God. This is the kind of road you went through before. You know what to do. Don't call on God. You know how life could literally drag you down, and sometimes you literally tell God in a way, well, don't worry, God, in a way, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I've been through this kind of situation before. Life got to me so bad where there is no way I'd rather have it than the way God has it. I want what God wants for me, because I literally can't take it anymore. Everything I do, I'm failing. Everything I try, I'm just literally going crazy, because everything I'm possibly doing that seems good and sounds good to me, it's getting stolen from me. It's getting taken away from me. Everything that the world has given me, it took it right back. That's because I wasn't thinking inside of the box. I was thinking outside of the box, thinking that my way is better than God's way. Well, I had to rewind that up a little bit, because everything that has been given to me has been given to me because the world gave it to me. I thought I was blessed from it. But then again, I didn't ask for these blessings. And long story short, my place got robbed. My car got stolen. The car I was supposed to kill myself in. I was on heavy drugs before. I got thrown in and out of jail before. I was just literally going crazy. Didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't have nowhere to sleep. I didn't have no money to go get a room after I got out of jail. And I just couldn't think of any way out to be at peace anymore. Well, all glory goes to God. God gave me peace. God gave me my heart back. Even though I gave my heart to God. But what I mean is, I didn't care to have a life. I didn't care to care anymore. I didn't want to care anymore. Literally everything got taken away from me. And the thing is, there's a lot of things that happen. But I'm not making this video to gossip. I'm making this video to tell you about my mess, how God turned it into a message. There is still hope. There is still hope. As long as you put in your trust and your faith and your life in God's hands, there's no better hands I'd rather choose than to put my life into God's hands. Because my life in my own hands, I almost tried to take it away. I almost tried to kill myself a couple of times. When I got out of jail, I already knew how was I going to do it. I was going to get into this vehicle. The vehicle got stolen a couple of times. But when I was in jail, it got recovered. Well, That's when all the plans start coming to my head, thinking that, you know what? When I get out, I already know what bridge I'm going to. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this car up to 260 miles an hour. It's top speed. And I'm going to literally fly over this bridge and go into the water. Well, let me tell you something. That plan went shot because the car got stolen again. Whatever the world gave me, it took it right back. Whatever God gave, it lasts forever. It is eternal. I thank God for all the worldly things I got out of my life. I am drug free since almost 1 year. I don't take zero drugs anymore. God has taken away from my life. All those bad thoughts has been taken away. Don't get me wrong, I still have my days, but not the days I used to have. I thank God I have my conscience back. I thank God I got my sense back. I thank God I could breathe again. I thank God I got peace again. I thank God I got comfort again. I thank God for giving me another chance again, because I did not care about my life, but God cared. So to those who think that there's no hope, when you pray all your might and believe in God all your strength and depend on the prayer and prayerfully hoping that God will answer your prayer, be patient and know that God is working on it. Let God be God and let God do what He does best. There isn't nothing God cannot do. God could literally do everything and anything as long as you let Him. Don't go ahead of God. Be before God and let God handle everything around you. Put God at the center of your life. Put God in everything you do, not some things you do. Put God in literally everything you do. I don't know your circumstances. I don't know what you're going through. But whether if the situations are small or big, no matter what the predicaments may be, put God in it. Ask God what to do about your decisions, about your plans, about your life, about your kids' life, about your wife, about your husband, about anything and anything, about your bills, about your circumstances, whatever the situation may be. God, God is the key. God is the answer. God is above all things. There is nothing God cannot do. Do not underestimate God. We are human. We were made to fail. But when you put God at the centerpiece of your heart and you put God in everything you do, God will bless you in everything you do. That is my message. And I hope that God will touch your heart and God will speak to your heart. And God bless you for watching and listening.